for Mike Hernandez weekly segment called Weather-Wise. And Mike, appropriately enough, today you're going to talk about lightning.
This is a really dangerous time of the year for us here across New Mexico because we start to get the monsoons going. But accompanying that, you have the potential for this lightning strikes. And as we saw, sometimes they can be tragic. What happened over the weekend in Rio Rancho and what we hear about all across the nation this time of year. So I just want to go over some of the facts about lightning and talk a little bit about maybe what you can do around them. Lightning storms, obviously, can be tremendous. They pack a lot of power. We've talked before how they work. This is when the charges, the negative and positive charges, kind of separate, and Mother Nature, trying to straighten that out, actually passes this lightning bolt. Did you know that there are nearly 100 fatalities each year from lightning, and almost about, say, somewhere between 300 and 500 injuries? So it's very, very common. New Mexico is always in the top 5 as far as lightning strikes and lightning fatalities as well. And on any given year, lightning strikes the earth about 20 million times. So this is a very, very common occurrence. Now, the energy from just one of these lightning flashes can light a 100-watt bulb for more than 3 months. There's a lot of energy and there's a lot of heat. The air near a lightning strike is heated to about 50,000 degrees. Now, that's hotter than the surface of the sun.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
So, again, what happens is, in the way that lightning, those positive and negative charges develop, is you have that upward and downward motion in the air, and all the hail and the snow and the rain, and that starts to do a lot of rubbing. So as it does that, it causes a lot of intense friction, just like if you walk across the carpet and turn on the TV on a cold morning and you get a little lightning strike. Well, imagine that going on many, many times stronger. Look at some of these shots of what lightning can do. Now, of course, many fires are started this time of year. We had a bunch this weekend that we chased around across the mountains. So that's something that happens a lot. And you can have cloud-to-ground lightning, cloud-to-air lightning, in cloud, and there's just numerous places where you can see lightning. Lightning can strike the same place twice, and often does. Buildings, airplanes, things like that. So just be very, very careful out there, and just remember, your one parting fact, one of the myths is that if somebody's struck by lightning, that they are charged and you shouldn't help them. That's a myth. They do not care. People do not carry a charge, so you can help them immediately, and you should.
Okay, and does lightning always strike the highest point?
Typically it does, but not always, okay? So, I mean, if you're out on a golf course and you're around some trees that are taller than you, that doesn't mean that you cannot be struck.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mike.
All right.